All right, in this episode, we're going to create a new project using Sparx Reusable Asset Service. So I was working with a team today and we were starting a new project. And this is a team that I started working with last year. And when they were creating it, they were creating it from scratch. And I stopped them and I said, "What are you doing? I've shown you how to use the tools and repeatable processes to make it easier to do things in project delivery." Now, obviously, I'm not going to be using their real project. I'm going to be using these fictitious projects that we've created over the past year to create a new project, including reference data and everything else that helps us start a project. So here I've created a blank project. There is absolutely nothing in it. There's no reference data. It's completely blank. And this is a local instance, QEA file on a local drive. This could be on a file server that's local between the user's offices, but it's local. You could do it in a SQL instance or you could do it in SQL Cloud, but normally when I'm starting a project, I'm not even going to contact the database administrator to say, "Hey, set this thing up." We're going to set it up local, and then we're going to transfer it to whatever our target SQL or cloud instance is. All right, so the first thing that we do once we've created this and we don't have anything in it, we also do not have any of the patterns, the report templates, the images, the tag values. We're missing a lot of reference data. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to Publish. We're going to go to Reusable Assets. We're going to log into our RAS instance. We're going to go to Reference Data, which is going to the storage files, and we're going to grab the most recent reference data, and it just happens to be this file right here, and we're going to select Import. It's already highlighted everything that we want. We're just going to hit Import, and it's going to go out to that instance in RAS, which is in SQL, and it's going to load it for us. All right, so here we go, import complete. We're going to hit OK and close it. And now we have all of the necessary resources. We've got our document templates. We have our patterns. We go up and you're always going to want to test when you're doing this. We have our tag values. So we're ready to go. We have everything in here that we need to get started. Now we're not going to leave RAS yet. What we're going to do is we're going to go to a storage area where your projects will be. In this case, these are fictitious projects. This is a demo RAS instance, but the project team has been working on this project, this program, these program increments for several months. Matter of fact, a couple of years. And they already have a baseline architecture and project to work from. So we're going to pretend that we have that, and we're going to import that project into our local browser. So we do not have anything in here. It's completely blank, and we're going to bring in this sample project. So we're simply going to select it, and we're going to hit Import, Package and Dependents. And yes, it's going to overwrite anything that's in there. There's nothing in there, so this is not going to be a problem. And it's basically saying that, hey, press yes to import as a root folder or no to place it under the root folder. And I'm going to leave that up to you if you wanted to create a new root folder, which is typically what I would do when I'm bringing something to work with. But for this demonstration, we're going to hit no, and we're going to put it underneath model. So we're going to hit no. It's now bringing the project in from RAS, and there we go. It is done. Our code project, and whatever your project name is going to be. And we have a landing page that we've set in this that takes us to the particular folders where we want to land. But in this case, we actually want to land on the main project package. This is what we want to load every time we're bringing this project in. So So we'll all learn how to do that. We're going to go to Start. We're going to go to Collaborate Group, and we're going to go to Model Home, Manage, and Set as Default. Now when we load this project, this is going to be the page that loads for everyone when this project starts, or this Sparx project starts. Then once we have created the foundation for the project team and architects have worked out the strategy, your communication plan, your implementation strategy, all of that, and they're ready to start the program increment or start the release cycle, they'll contact the database administrator, create a Sparx instance, again, whether that's in Sparx Cloud or it's a Sparx SQL instance, and they'll go to settings, they'll go to transfer, and then they're going to go full project transfer via connection. They'll come in and they'll choose file to DBMS because it's a local file. They'll select the source. They'll select the target, which they want to send or start the project in the SQL instance. And you have everything that you can use here to connect and create that. And then you'll hit transfer, and then you'll be able to move it to the project instance so that you're ready to go. And in this particular case, this project is in a SQL instance that the team is all connected to, and everyone can collaborate and start working on it from there. I hope this session was helpful for you. I know a few people it's helpful for. Wasn't their fault. They had a new contractor they brought in that said they knew Sparx and didn't ask them, hey, do you already have reusable assets ready for us to reuse? And it is what it is, not blaming anybody, but hopefully this helps them and this helps you. All right, until the next episode, thanks again for watching, and I'll talk to you all later. Happy modeling.